Alright, Lesson 5, Understanding 4-H Youth Development and Delivery Materials, PowerPoint slide poster of the result of the NY Research 4-H members, definition of the content youth development, definition of low context youth development, definition of the club, the definition of the community club, the definition of single of the project club, how the 4-H club foster belonging, how the 4-H Club fosters mastery, how the 4-H Club fosters independence, how the 4-H Club fosters generosity, example of the different 4-H delivery methods, copy of the appendix, lesson 5 of the handout, participant or not, with the receipt of the copy of the 4-H alone on one curriculum, objective, the difference between the high and low context youth development program, identified with a variety of the ways of the 4-H delivers youth development program, time 1 hour and 30 minutes. What to do, show the PowerPoint slide of the NY Research 4-H membership, research of the Cornell University Cooperative Extension of New York, show the youth of the 4-H U Betterment School, with the other students if they're more motivated to help others, but they also develop skills, leadership, public speaking, self-esteem, communication, and planning. Why does members of the 4-H Club make the difference with youth? We already know that it's 4 essential elements. Youth of the development of the president within your program were able to create with the opportunities to meet with the young people to need to build the life with such skills such as ones mentioned with the research done in the Cornell. Show PowerPoint slides poster with the definition of high context youth development before examining the 4-H program delivery method. Let's look at the high and low context development experience and their concepts related to the program delivery. High context youth development refers to the experience in which young people and adults have close connections over a long period of time. 4-H youth development extension professional with volunteers, other experts planning implementation, evaluate progressive series of the educational programs, experience of the programs connected to youth of the people caring and adults involved in over the extent of the period of time. We will look at some of the examples of these programs, such as the 4-H Community Club, in a few minutes. Show the PowerPoint poster with the definition of low context youth development. Low context youth development refers to the experience of which youth and adults tend to have with many of the connections, but short of the duration. Some of the specific reasons 4-H youth development, extensive professional work with the volunteer, with the other experts, with the planning, with the implement and evaluate with the program experience, with the have the short term contact with young people, or to meet strategic goals. We'll also look at some of the examples of low context youth development experience, such as the school enrichment program, and a ideally goal of 4-H program, low context youth development experience with evolve high context youth development programs to cover the positive development with the occur with the young people to engage in long-term interaction, caring in adults. Youth development experience will become with the transformational with the women want to create with a high context environment, provide with the high content opportunities young people to belong with the master skills with the influence of the learning with the meaning with the service and content with the as refer to the educational experience with the will provide with the youth through research-based work. Project work. Show the PowerPoint slide and propose show the approaches 4-H youth development slide. Illustrate the content with the context related with delivery methods. Best learning environment youth happens when the high content delivery method with overlaps the high context experience. 4-H club emerges the best place for this to happen. Let's examine the variety of way 4-H delivers the development program during the discussion. Keep in mind the concepts of high-low context such as the development and training. Show the PowerPoint slide poster of 4-H club characteristics. 4-H provide with youth development opportunities through the variety of the delivery method 4-H clubs, and one of these many variations of 4-H club. Each state has a unique policy governing 4-H club, but most share many of the similarities. Generally, 4-H clubs are organized groups of youth who sometimes, but not always, elect officers with supported adult volunteer leaders. 4-H club conducts many of the activities throughout the year, usually holding at least 6 official meetings per year for at least 5 members from 3 or more families. Club meetings typically include a business program portion, an educational program, a group building, a recreational activity. Ideally, all 4 essential elements are built in these activities. Club frequently offers the opportunity of leadership, citizenship, community service, public speaking. They may meet in any location such as the community centers, military bases, schools, places of worship. It's authorized to use the 4-H name and the emblem after becoming a charter. We'll make more talk about chartering in Lesson 9. When learning about 4-H Club, characteristics of reviewing the what is 4-H Club, the fact sheet of the 4-H National Headquarters website, reforming the facts for the appendix in section, and youth age from 8 to 18, January 1st of the current year, eligible to be members. Some of the states may use the school grade as a criterion for the membership. Check with your state and your county 4-H. Extension, professional specific membership requirements. SharePoint slide, poster of the definition Clover Club. Many of the states have a club option. Younger youth, the Clover Club, Clover Bud members are age 5 to 7 should only be involved with the cooperative learning, age appropriate with activity, non-competitive events. Description Clover Bud policy guidelines located with appendix over the state may be the different name of the 4-H opportunities available to younger and youth of the Clover Buds and many exploring 4-H. Show them the PowerPoint slide over the 4-H project characteristic. You'll know the reference 4-H project of the reality of the discussion 4-H club of the 4-H project, the opportunity for the member to gain knowledge of and the skill of a certain area of the interest, including the plan sequence for the activity age appropriate to the research bill. Is a member of the office of the individual goals where he or she learns the accomplishments of the specific projected area. Opportunity exhibited to the finish of the product related to the project are typically provided with such 4-H fair. These exhibited members receive the constructive feedback of his or her project to show the PowerPoint slide poster of the divine common definition of community club, the common format with the youth age 8 to 18 community and multi-project club. The type of club meets regularly, conduct with a business meeting, addresses county 4-H requests and community issues, provide educational program activity, other of its selection and projects. Project meeting workshop usually held at a different time of the 4-H club than the club meeting. This format allows more project choices for 4-H club members, but requires more leaders and multiple project meetings. What to do, show the SharePoint slide and poster of the definition single project club. Some clubs may be, whose members will have simple interests with the operating single project clubs. These clubs are educational opportunities related to one and specific project area of the club may include with the youth from all of the geographical areas served with the local 4-H program. Adult volunteers in single project clubs are well versed in specific projected area. This format 4-H club, the strength becomes and provided in the rich high context of the developed and experienced of the initial incorporated with the 4 essential elements that so to be such crucial to the development efforts. Dividing participate in 4 groups, assigning each group of each of the essential element, and ask each group to make a list of 4-H club might foster over their assigned essential element allowed with a 5-minute discussion. What are some of the ways that I think the 4-H club might foster the essential elements in your group? Brainstorm some of the 4-H clubs might foster the essential elements of the group and as being assigned. Record your ideas on paper. After the group, it has had opportunity to share its own ideas, shown with a PowerPoint slide out and poster of how 4-H club fostering begins, fosters belonging. Within the club format, the essential elements can be fostered by the following ways. How 4-H club fosters belonging. 4-H club fosters belonging, encouraging youth to form friendships, appears to be a part of a supportive community. Collaborative learning is encouraged, and youth also bond with one or more of the caring adults who encourage and help them grow in positive ways. So the PowerPoint slide and poster of the 4-H club foster for member mastery. 4-H club foster mastery is provide many opportunity project work, evaluation, feedback, give developing skills, hands-on learning approach to learning how to transfer the skills in other situations. What to do, show PowerPoint slide poster of how 4-H club foster with independence. Independence is fostered with the 4-H club setting with a provided youth who made a decision-making leadership experience with include serving club office, mentor, teaching, ambassador, and team leader, and among others. Show PowerPoint slide and poster how 4-H club foster with generosity. 4-H club foster generosity by encouraging members with their skill to improve the other lives of mentoring young members, identifying community needs, and participating in community service projects. Showing PowerPoint slides and poster example of different 4-H delivery methods. 4-H delivery program delivers programs through many formats in addition with the club. 4-H after school and out of school program administrator with the 4-H office, the office or other partner organizations such as military school age care facilities, care meeting committee at a community-based facility, such as church, school, or recreation center. The young people and adults identify themselves as 4-H members and volunteers. 4-H programming also delivered through camps, days, and national trips, which older 4-H members can qualify with their project work in virtual clubs where youth and offered learning experiences via the technology school enrichment of the 4-H program offered during the school day to support with the school with the curriculum involved with direct teaching of the 4-H staff and training with the volunteers included teachers. Individual 4-H project study with the planned learning with occurs with an independently formal group of the individual family learning efforts of the homeschool setting. Competitive events of 4-H can include with fairs, judging events, and related project work. More information could be about with the national trips found with an appendix in lesson 15. Opportunities beyond the club, handouts. Reality today is that more than 4-H members and citizens of rural area delivery with a method structure to meet with the needs of youth wherever they live. Geographical areas not the only reason to develop the vary with the program method of 4-H. The skills and needs of productive adult and citizenship have evolved over the years and have the ways of the help the youth prepare with the transition continuing evolving as well. Allow participation about 10 minutes to discover the questions of the reinforce the necessary creative the menu of the program options to reach to the youth. What do you think of is important with the youth development principles to offer the program through a variety of delivery methods? We talked about with a high context youth development program is important, but a quality 4-H program needs low context youth development opportunities too. Low context programs offer quality learning opportunities to fit with the needs of all the youth and serve with the continuity when they introduce the youth and their parents to the 4-H. 4-H program can be throughout the continuum low and high context experience that are all serve the important purpose. Alright, what to do? Place two pieces of the flip chart paper on the wall, labeled one with the high context youth development experience with the other low context youth development experience. Give each individual several pieces of sticky note paper over the ask the participant write down the examples of the program might fit under each of the category. Put them on the corresponding pieces of flip chart paper. What to say? Now I want you to think about the youth and adults whom they're currently working with on the sticky notes. Have them and give them write down the example of the program educational experience that you currently with the youth program. Place your sticky notes on one of the flip chart papers located with the wall labeled high context, low context youth development experience based on where you think the program fits. After everyone has placed the sticky notes on flip chart paper, ask the volunteers to share the examples from their program to explain what they identify with the experience as high, low context. We've learned the youth benefit that must be the long-term experience of the caring adults, day camps, and school enrichment programs. Other short-term experiences have been introduced no longer the term involvement of 4-H. Though about 15 minutes of the discussion, it's important to be aware that the many delivery methods with the common implementing 4-H youth development programs now will have been learned about with the delivered 4-H program. We're going to spend some of the time addressing where it will be delivered in the next lesson. References: Rodriguez E. History T. Me J. Jiggins Goggins S. 1999, Understanding the Difference 4-H Clubs Making the Lives of the New York Youth, how 4-H Contributes, Positive Youth Development, Cornell University, Stone B. Concept Paper, 2006, National 4-H Headquarters, Washington, D.C., adapted A Vision of the Future by Joe Turner. Alright, that's Lesson 5, Understanding 4-H Youth Development Delivery.